higgity piggity bumblebee. Raise your hand if you know that song. If you think you know that song, if you don't know it, just follow me, okay? Higgity piggity bumblebee, won't you say your name for me?
Angel.
Angel, can we clap it?
Angel.
Can we snap it?
Angel.
Very good. Higgity piggity bumblebee, won't you say your name for me?
Wajma.
Wajma, can we clap it?
Wajma.
Can we snap it?
Wajma.
Now you have to sing it to me. Are you ready? Do you remember what my name was?
Mrs. Nicholson.
Yes. Higgity piggity bumblebee, won't you say your name to me? Mrs. Nicholson. Can you clap it? Mrs. Nicholson. Very good. Let's try that again. Mrs. Nicholson. Can you clap it? Mrs. Nicholson. Very good. So, throughout our time together, if we lose focus, I'm going to get your attention. And I'll say something like, 1, 2, 3, all eyes on me. What am I going to say?
1, 2, 3, all eyes on me.
And when you hear me say that, you are going to say, 1, 2, all eyes on you. Let's practice. You think you got it? 1, 2, 3, all eyes on me.
1, 2, all eyes on you.
Very good. Give yourself a pat on the back. And say, good job, me.
Good job.
Now, we are going to play a nursery rhyme game. Has anyone ever heard of nursery rhyme or rhyme?
Like Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star.
Like twinkle, twinkle, little star. Perfect. But the name of our nursery rhyme is Mary Had a Little Lamb. There are several different versions of this nursery rhyme, and this version is going to help us practice how to count, okay? So, for the game, we're going to need a few materials. In my basket, who can tell me what this is? What they think it may be? Yes.
Cotton balls.
Cotton balls. We have cotton balls, and the cotton balls are going to represent our lambs. Also, in my basket, who thinks they know what color this is or what it might be? Tell me what color you think it is first.
Black.
It's
Purple.
purple dots on top of green construction paper. And the green construction paper is going to represent the grass that you see. We know that lambs like to play and eat grass, right? Okay. I'm going to put the materials here. But before we even get into touching the materials, I'm going to show you how the game is played. Okay? So I'm going to say, Mary had a little lamb, little lamb, little lamb. Mary had a little lamb. Let's count them as we go. So I'm going to open up my bag. I'm going to spread out my materials and make them straight. And whenever you hear me call out a number, Mary had one little lamb, you hold up one little lamb, and you place that little lamb onto your green construction paper that represents grass. And then we're going to see how many more Mary's little lambs Mary has. Is everybody good? All right. So before we get into the game, I want to know what you know about counting. This is called our counting anchor chart. What is it called?
Counting anchor chart.
Just as you started counting 1 to 10 for me before we started this lesson, we're going to count touching items this time, using one touch for every number that you say to practice one-to-one correspondence. So the first thing that you need to do is line your items up straight. What do you need to do?
Line your items up straight.
All right, so I'm going to give you a few lambs, and I'll give you a few lambs. Open up the baggies and line your items up straight. It's sort of like when we get in a straight line to go to the cafeteria or to the playground. Very good. check your friend to make sure her items are lined up straight. And you do the same. Very good. Is everybody items lined up straight?
Yes.
All right, let's go to the next step. It says use one-to-one to touch and say how many items you see. I'll read that again. Use one-to-one to touch and say how many items you see. So here is my little finger, and here is my mouth. I'm going to touch, and I'm going to say how many items I see. I'm going to practice here, and then I'll let you practice over there. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Are you ready to try? All right, you may begin. Touch and say.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Very good. What I want you to do is start from the left and end at the right. So this is your left hand. If I'm facing that way, this is your left hand. Hold your left pointer finger in the air and start at the first cotton ball on the left. And let's try that. Very good. Once again, are you ready to touch and say? Go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Give yourself a pat on the back and say, good job, me.
Good job.
You've gone through the first step of how to count, the second step of how to count, and the last thing that you need to remember is the last number you said to track how many. We call that cardinality. What do we call that?
Cardinality.
And it's a big word for saying the last number you say when you count your items to track it, okay? Are we ready? So let's count our items. Let's go back to step 2, and then we're gonna ask you how many, and you're gonna tell me the last number that you said to track how many using cardinality. Are we ready?
Yes.
Point your fingers up in the air. Put your pointer finger on the first cotton ball on the left, and let's count together. Go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
How many?
5.
And you just used cardinality. And now you know how to count. Was that fun? Very good. Now let's play the game. All right, so you have your materials, your lambs in front of you. Here are your green grassy fields. You can move your babbies to the side. And we're going to say this nursery rhyme together. And you are going to place however many sheep in the field that Mary has. Okay? Are you ready?
Yes.
Let's sing it together. Mary had one little lamb, little lamb, good, little lamb. Mary had one little lamb, let's count them as we go. Now show me one little lamb, hold it up in the air. Remember we count from left to right. Place that one little lamb onto the field and track how many. Let's count. 1. How many do you have? 1. Very good. Now let's see how many little lambs Mary has now. Who knows what that number is? 2. Just like the syllable in the angel's name and Martha's name. Are we ready? Mary had 2 little lambs, little lambs, little lambs. Mary had 2 little lambs, let's count them as we go. All right, clear off your grassy fields. How many little lambs does Mary have now? 2. All right, you know what to do. Pick up one little lamb, place it in the field, and 2 little lambs. Now you have to track how many. I'm going to be watching. Track how many. Count them again. 1, 2. Say out loud how many in all. 2. Cardinality. Are you ready to up the ante a little bit on these lambs?
Yes.
Let's go. Wow.
No. 4 doesn't come after 2.
4 doesn't come after 2. How do you know that? Why do you say that?
Because I know when I'm counting, I don't say 4 after 2.
You don't say 4. What do you say after 2?
3.
All right. Let's count and see if she's right. Let's count. 1, 2, 3. Oh my goodness. Does 3 come after 2?
Yes.
So guess what? 3 it is. Because 3 comes after 2. Are you ready to sing? Mary had 3
little lambs.
Good.
Little lambs, little lambs. Mary had 3 little lambs. Let's count them as we go.
Now it's your turn to show me how many little lambs Mary had in her grassy field. You begin, you pick up 1 little lamb, place it left to right, and count them as you go. 1, 2, 3. All right, how many do you have?
3.
So what number comes next? Let's
4.
count. Let's count to be certain. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. Very good. Let's see if your prediction is true. 4 little lambs. How do we know this is the number 4 though? How do we know that's the number 4? What do you see to help you?
I see 4 dots.
Can you come and show me the 4 dots that you see?
Yes. I see them here.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Wow.
I see them here.
Very good. And I like the way you saw the straight lines and you used 1 to 1, what you already learned, to count how many you saw and track. Are we ready? Clear off your grassy fields. Let's get ready to talk about the little lambs Mary has now. Are you ready? Go.
Mary had 4 little lambs, little lambs, little lambs. Mary had 4 little lambs. Let's count them as we go.
All right, your turn to show off and show me what you know. Practicing 1 to 1.
1, 2, 3, 4.
How many do you have?
4.
Can you check Washma's little lambs to make sure she has 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. Washma, can you check Angel's little lambs to be certain she has 4?
1, 2, 3, 4.
All right, so there's one last number. Who recognizes that number? What is it,
It's
Angel?
5.
It's 5. Mary had 5 little lambs, little lambs, little lambs. Mary had 5 little lambs. Let's count them as we go. All right. This is your opportunity to show that you have used 1 to 1 to count from 1 to 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And how do you know it's 5?
Because I counted to 5.
You counted to 5. And what was the last number you said?
5.
Cardinality. Tracking how many? How about you, Angel?
I have 5 too.
Okay, let's see.
1, 2,